is something that is quite special to me, and I do love doing it. And it is just, it's just a beautiful little time to spend calm and to relax you. It's fabulous for doing in the morning as well as at night. It just makes you much more sensory to your face. And because we do hands now too, it's fabulous for doing when you're doing a lot of typing or anything like that. It's little wonderful doing the hands as well each time. Hello, Dina, my darling friend. Lovely to see you. That was an amazing session the other night. I did enjoy doing that. It was really, really good. I don't know how you do that at 3:33 in the morning. I might be getting up to go to the bathroom at that time, but I certainly go back to sleep. Baladi, lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. Fabulous. Yes, so face yoga is just a beautiful, as I said, beautiful it was a beautiful wee thing to put into your daily routine, and it doesn't have to be long. Like we do this for 45 minutes or so, but it doesn't have to be that long. You can pick one or two, and you can then just enjoy those two when you in your morning routine and in your night routine. You can just add a couple of little movements just to let your face know that you care for it and you love it. So wonderful. All right, let's start with I always pull one card from the beautiful Self-Love Oracle deck, just to, oh, excuse me. I got the ahem bug. It's that morning ahem bug, you know. It's 9 a.m. here, so it's not early, but, you know, it's just that morning, you know, you haven't quite cleared everything out. You haven't laughed enough. I reckon that's the most important thing, is to laugh loud and long in the mornings, and it just gets everything moving. Yep, laugh loud and long in the mornings. And that's, you know, even if you have to do it with just yourself, just look at something that just makes you smile and turn it, oh, there we go, turn it into a beautiful, wonderful, laugh out loud time. You know, I often see the sun coming up, and that just makes me smile. So I can have a lovely laugh with that and just bring that joy of that sunshine into me, which is lovely. The gift of strength. I love that. That's the solar plexus. The gift of strength. And because it's the yellow, it's just that beautiful warmth and radiant of the sun. Oh, you still there? My screen flashed. Radiant energy of the sun, like I was just talking about. See, synchronicities are amazing, and the sun always. I love watching the sun come up. It just brings me such joy, and the sun is a beautiful, powerful reminder of the strength that already lives within us too. And the solar plexus chakra is that center of our personal power, of our confidence, of our courage, our self-belief, and our inner resilience. And so it's located just above the navel, and it governs how we show up in the world, and how we make decisions, how we set boundaries, how we trust our beautiful ability to navigate life's challenges. And life will always chuck challenges at us, but the solar plexus, if it's lovely and balanced, will help you guide through that. When it is balanced, it really does make you feel capable, motivated, connected to your authentic power, and when it's balanced, we can then move through life with a beautiful confidence that doesn't need to yell out loud and say, here I am. It's just that beautiful confidence that because when it's balanced, we already know its worth, and our beautiful life is amazing. It is unique and it is beautifully special. This beautiful card, the gift of strength, that is strength that we have inside us already, and we don't always know it. But it's also sometimes that strength that gets us up again after disappointments. And sometimes it's that strength that helps us to choose kindness when bitterness might come in and might be much easier. And sometimes strength is just about resting when our body asks for rest. You know, sometimes that strength is about continuing to believe in yourself when the path ahead is unclear. Hey y'all, Michelle. Beautiful. I missed your hey all the other day. Hey Howard, my darling. Happy new moon to you too. It does. It's 11. How special is that? 11. I don't know if you can see it there. Turn it that way. That might be better. So this card just asks you to recognize how much strength you may have already demonstrated on your beautiful journey of life. You know, there may be challenges that you've overcome. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. You're an 11th. I love that. I love when you have 1 1s, you know, and 2 2s and 2 2 2 2s and 3 3 3 3s. That's so cool. We have gone through challenges, we have overcome, and that is that inner strength that we have. We have lessons we've learned, and that strength has helped us learn those gracefully and beautifully. And we've had burdens that we carry, and that is, you know, that is a fabulous gift that you should credit yourself with. So take a moment to honor that. Honor those things that you have had the strength to get through, because you're stronger than you realize. We all are so much stronger than we realize. The solar plexus chakra is the element of fire. That's why it's connected to the sun. And so fire transforms, fire illuminates, and fire empowers. And so this chakra, it governs our relationship with our self-worth, our confidence, our determination, and our action. And when our fire inside us is burning steadily, we feel beautifully aligned with our purpose, and we trust ourselves that the choices we make support our highest good. But when it is depleted and imbalanced and sad, you could experience that self-doubt, that difficulty in making decisions. You start people-pleasing, and you fear of stepping into your power, and very much lacking in motivation for a lot of things, but essentially for direction. So the medicine of the solar plexus is remembering that your power doesn't come from external validation. It comes from within, and no one else in this whole world can give you your worth, because it already belongs to you. It's already there. So don't go looking for it externally. It's there inside you, which is hard to remember sometimes. So as we go through this beautiful face yoga session, you know, just allow each of the movements that we do to become a beautiful affirmation of your inner strength. You know, notice how your face, what face you present to the world, and notice where confidence starts shining and where self-doubt still lingers. And we're going to step into our beautiful session. We're going to loosen that tension from the forehead, from the jaw, from our eyes. We're just going to imagine beautiful sunlight flowing through us and through our solar plexus as we work on our face and our hands. And each breath just strengthens your connection to yourself. So if you feel like you haven't got a connection to yourself, breathe into it, and you will find it. Hey Dealey, so lovely to see you. Haven't seen you for a while. Wonderful. All right, face yoga. Welcome everyone who has come in while I was doing that. So let's just take a moment to settle. Don't put your oil on your hands yet, because we're going to do a few things, a couple of movements that you might not want oil on. We're going to massage our head. You can have oil on your hands for that. I do that before I wash my hair though. So I don't want oil all through my hands all day or through my hair all day, because it is nice to wash it out when you put it in your hair. But I do love doing that before I wash my hair each time I do that. So let's allow our shoulders, that just seems a wee bit loud, allow our shoulders to just soften. Relax your jaw. Unclench your teeth if you are, one of those clenched teeth people. Relax the tongue in your mouth. I'm the sort of person that always has her tongue at the top of her mouth, so I need to learn to just relax that a little bit. And let's take a deep breath in through our nose, and then we'll just slowly release it. So lovely big deep breath in. And release it. And even just one little breath helps you to relax. Today's practice is going to be a little bit different. We're doing a few other little things in it. But we don't work with physical muscles of the face and hands. Even though we're awakening all the nerve endings and we're getting the lymphatic flowing and that, and the touch that we do does affect the muscles, but it's not like lifting weights, Hey Stephanie darling, lovely to see you too. Welcome. And our hands, these are beautiful things, they're powerful healers. And we will instinctively place them too where comfort is needed. So we might place them over our heart. We might put our head in our hands, because we need comfort. And when you hold someone's hand, it's that beautiful support. So our hands are just beautiful. So we're going to awaken the circulation. We're going to improve flexibility in your face and your hands. We're going to release tension. We're going to encourage beautiful facial tone. And then we're going to finish with a beautiful hand to face energy healing sequence. I thought that would be really nice to bring, instead of doing my last flow that I do, we're going to do our hands into our face and do a beautiful healing sequence there. So all right, let's begin. So first we're just going to open up our shoulders, because we often hold so much tension in our shoulders, and that comes into our neck and into our face. So just put your fingers on your hey Sherry, lovely to see you. Like wings, like little wings, and then just circle. You can go forward or back to start with, whichever suits you. We'll do that for about 10 times. And then we'll go the other way. And this improves posture, doing this. Did you notice how you sat up straighter when you did it? And it starts to increase that circulation into the neck and face. and definitely helps to release shoulder tension if you're one of those sorts of things. It is, Howard. Woohoo! All right, fabulous. Now slide your fingers along your collarbones from center to outward, just till you feel it finish. So back to the center and out. And that just helps. A little slight movement like this helps relieve tension again in the shoulders, and then that relieves the tension flowing all the way up through your face. Fabulous. We only need to do that a few times. And now let's do our beautiful scalp now. And this often gets forgotten. You know, we brush our hair, we wash our hair, but we don't massage it. And there are some beautiful, beautiful release that you can do in your scalp. It's like, where's those words gone? They disappeared. So spread your fingers through your scalp and just massage in lovely little circular movements, and start moving from the crown and go down to the base of the skull. It is, eh? It is. It's so lovely. That's so cool that you pointed that out. And then lift up, or you can just go back up, but I will have extraordinarily knotty hair if I go back up. And then just release right down to the base of your neck. And then start again up top. And this, you'll probably feel it. This, just the circulation just goes wow when when you do this, and it helps. Funny enough, you're doing the scalp, but it helps release all that tension in your forehead as well. And when you're doing this is a natural lifting effect throughout your whole upper face, actually. You feel like a dog. I love it. Excellent. Lovely little circles. Now, get your fingers in your hair. If you don't have hair, just move your hands up and out of your head. But get fingers in your hair and then just lift slightly. Just slightly. You don't want to pull your hair off your scalp. And then go to another spot in your head and then just lift your hair up. And that helps get that circulation into the scalp. And lift. Let's do a couple more spots. Lift. I love this part right back here. So I get my finger in there and I just lift there. Right at the very sort of center of your crown, basically. I love it. Oh, Howard, that's so amazing. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, if you have your oil, let me just put my hair tie in, otherwise we'll get the hands all oily as well. Get some oil in your hands for the beautiful face flow. I can just see it actually, Howard, lolling down around on the floor. Just don't turn it into a football. Now, some oils you might need only 1 drop. Some you might need, 2 or 3 drops. Once you start rubbing it into your hands, you will feel whether that's enough. You don't want to soak your face, you just want it so that your hands will glide beautifully across your face, because you don't want to be pulling the skin. And that feels like enough to me for mine. Mine is a beautiful honeysuckle smell. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's so lovely. So we're going to move to our forehead. So just place both palms across your forehead and then just slowly glide out and stop at your temples and pause there. And this, you can actually, let's do one hand and it can pause, and then one hand, because that to me just is so lovely. So one hand out to the temple, stop, other hand out to the temple and pause. And let's do that again, out. This releases all that beautiful tension in your forehead if you're a person that holds it there. And as you're doing this, you will notice where you do hold your tension in your face. It helps to soften your expression as well. I remember I was in a play once and I was playing an old grandma, and this was when I was in my early 20s probably. So the makeup artist was like, can you wrinkle up your forehead so I can put wrinkles there? And I just couldn't I still can't get natural wrinkles in my head, so that she could use those lines to make them look more wrinkly. And I was like, well, I can't. It's just me. All right, last time. And now, now use your fingertips just to circle all around over your forehead. Going back and forth, all around. Yeah, it's fascinating. And even in my 60s now, I still can't do it. I can't get those wrinkles up there. Yeah, the guy that was the grandpa in the play. He had amazing. He was the same age as me, and he had amazing wrinkles that he could wrinkle up his face for. Isn't that fascinating? I love how we're all so unique and different. It's just amazing. Really is amazing. Keep going. A few more little circles around. I'm good. I'm good, Dealey. Like crystals, exactly. I've got my beautiful rose quartz crystal here with us today. That is a self-love, just a beautiful expression of love that it holds. All right, last time. Now let's go down to our cheeks. So we're going to place our fingers beneath the cheekbones, so you can feel the cheekbones there. So beneath the cheekbones, and then just lift up and again go to the temples. So under the cheekbone, up and to the temples. And then under and up. And that's the thing, isn't it, Howard, with crystals? You can have the same crystal as everyone else, but it is different as well. And we all have the same body, we all have face, we all have hands, but we are all so very different and unique. And how beautiful is that? Have you ever met your doppelganger? There we go. There's one. They say there's always one that looks just like us. Fabulous. Let's do two more. Under the cheekbones, up to the temples. Just pause at the temples. You saw your dad's doppelganger? I love it. I love it. And this is beautiful for activating those muscles in your cheeks as well and promotes circulation. So now we're going to smile. Just nice, not a big yay, just a beautiful wee smile, and then just hold that there for 5 breaths, and just to activate those little wee tiny muscles in the corners of your mouth. So lovely smile and hold for 5 breaths. Did you find that hard? It is quite amazing just to consciously smile and breathe. When I was studying Ayurveda, we often got asked when we did our breathing practice to smile when we're meditating. That is hard to hold on to for a whole meditation. Just to have a wee smile on your mouth while you're meditating. So next time you've got your eyes closed and meditating, just think about that. Oh, really? Oh, Howard. But you see, that is so beautiful that you said that. And I can see that. I can see how that would. I can see how that would. And that is something. There's something inside you, because this is intimacy for yourself, towards yourself, and there's obviously something there inside you that holds back and says, maybe there's something that says you're not worthy or something like that. Just sit with that and see if you can release that in some way. You are so special, Howard, when you just show your vulnerability. I love that. I love that. So we're going to stay with our lips and our cheeks. So I want you to suck your lips over your teeth, and then just imagine you're hiding your lips, but you are still smiling, but your mouth isn't going to move. It's an interesting one. And then just hold for 5 seconds, and then we'll release that. Oh, my pleasure, Howard. Always my pleasure. So, suck your lips over your teeth. Hey, Michelle. Hold that for 5 seconds and try and just have a little soft smile while you're doing it. And we'll do that about 5 times. And then release. I'm so glad you made it too. And release. You can feel all those muscles around there. And you see, I'm consciously having to remember to try and smile as well. Interesting, eh? And one more time. And release. Now, in this next one, we're going to do the cheek sort of resistance. So keep your lips relaxed, place your fingertips on the tops of your cheeks, so on the actual bone sort of, and then try and lift your cheeks up while using your fingers to provide a gentle resistance. So trying to lift your cheeks up, but keep your lips relaxed. Hey Robin, lovely to see you too. So try and do a wee smile, and then hold that for about 5 seconds. And then release. And then again, hold. And release. And then hold. And one more. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, with your lips closed this time, just softly, don't clench them, we're going to slowly move in one direction and then in the other direction. And so we'll go about 5 times in each direction, and we might do that twice. See how good. It's beautiful to strengthen all those lip muscles. We have lots and lots and lots of little tiny wee muscles beside our lips and our mouth, and it helps strengthen those. So close your lips just softly and then start moving in a circular motion. Doesn't matter which way you go first. I'm going to not look at myself because I'll go both ways at the same time. And when you've done 5, turn back. And let's try that again, because you're probably getting used to it the first time. And then back the other way. Definitely going that way was much harder for me. And we always have that. One side is always going to be much harder than the other side. And that, no, just your lips. Just your lips. Try not to do it is actually moving your jaw, isn't it? Now I'm looking at it. Maybe that's part of my up here. I can't move it. Try and do just your lips, but if your jaw is moving, then that's fine, because that's just releasing all that tension in the jaw as well. Yes, circular motion. Circular motion. Yeah, I was trying not to look because I started going one way and then the other, and then it's like, hey. And it is fabulous to help with coordination on your face and mobility. So, you know, it just gives us slight, when you're going around, it gives you slight lifting motion as well. Yes, absolutely. You can, Howard. So it doesn't matter whether your chin is moving. Clearly mine was. Ideally, it's just the lips, because this is the area you want to work on. But that probably just means that my jaw is tight as well, that I can't free my lips from my jaw area to move. So it's something I would probably need to work on. Yeah. It's like drawing tiny circles. So you could even do it more rosebuddy, and imagine that you're actually holding a tiny wee rose petal maybe in your mouth, and moving gently and smoothly, and And when I look at myself, don't look at yourself, Joan. My jaw is still moving, so yeah. Yeah, Michelle, yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. And I always hold my tension here. This is where I always hold it. And it's the biggest bone in your body. Well, not in your body, in your mouth, in your face. And it's the one that does get the tightest the most. So we're going to work on that now. We're going to massage that and get it released. Yeah. So go find your go along your chin and find where the jaw hinges, which is usually about the bottom of your ear there. Nothing like daydreaming, Howard. Daydreaming is little sparks of magic in your day. I love them. I sit there and daydream quite a lot, which I probably shouldn't, but hey, it's for me it's just like little sparks of magic. So yeah, just twisting little circles on that end of that jawbone. Lovely little circles. And now we'll go back the other way, the opposite way to which you were doing it to start with. Now, doing the same thing, but just tilting your head slightly, and then we'll do one side there, just slightly. Do the same thing again. Hey Karma, lovely to see you. Oh, beautiful. I'm so glad you're enjoying that. yeah, get yourself some fool's gold. Pyrite she's talking about. In my newsletter we featured pyrite today. Yesterday I sent it out. And that has in it some, tilt your head the other way and do the same on the other side. It has beautiful face yoga movements that you can do in it as well. It has a little mala meditation. It has a crystal and a herb. It has the moon. It has a poem I write. It has all sorts of delightful things to brighten your week. So, yeah. I love pyrite. I think it's out on my other table where most of my crystals are. It's not in here, is it? No, it's not in here. Pyrite is so lovely. And I put, all right, we can leave that. I put mandrake in it, Karma, even though mandrake is highly toxic, but the energy of mandrake is beautiful. So if you can draw the energy from it without actually ingesting it, it is a wonderful herb from an energetic point of view. All right, we're going to lift our chin up to the ceiling to release all this here and then just bring it down. So nice, slow, gentle lifts right up. Get your chin up as is comfortable to the ceiling. And release, and keep your mouth closed. And you'll feel it, all these muscles down here. Just nice, slow, beautiful lifts and release. And if you want to sign up for my newsletter, you just go to my link tree and you'll find where a little sign up thing there for it. And release, just hold it for about 5 seconds and then release. And this improves mobility in your mouth area and in your neck. And release, and we will do 2 more. And then last one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, let's do a little bit of facial acupuncture again. And so we're going to hold each point for 3 breaths. So between your eyebrows, just push there as firmly as you want to. There's all these acupressure points on your face. So just push there and hold for 3 breaths. Now let's move to your brows. In your brow you have a high point in it. Find those high points and then push into there, and just nice 3 breaths. And when you're doing this, you might find little tender parts, and go back to those later on and just hold them, and it helps to release them. Now in your temples, just find that temple spot and just add as much pressure as feels comfortable to you. Wonderful. Now beneath the cheekbones, so just push in. Now on that hinge in your jaw, nice 3 big breaths. This is the one I can feel is, I can't put as much pressure on this one. Now your chin. Fabulous, fabulous. And that just releases that chin tension. And do you know what? I just feel like before we move on our hands that I will do a couple of our beautiful flow, because I just feel like my face needs to be released all over. So what we normally do is up, get the hair out of the way, up the chin, out along the jawline, under the cheekbones, up to the temple, the brows up to the eyebrow, up to the hairline, and then across, and then beautiful little whispery fingers down. You don't want pressure on the way down. Up, out, up to the temples, up from the eyebrows up to the hairline, and then across and down. Let's do one more. And if you remember nothing else, this is just a beautiful, simple weave flow to do every day, morning and night. And you only need to do 3 of them, or as many as you feel comfortable doing. And then lovely little feathery lights down. I love doing that one. I just will do that one for as long as I feel needed to do. All right, hands. Let's move to our hands. Exciting. Now you want to place your hands flat on a table or on your knees, on your thighs, and then you want to lift one finger at a time. So you've got the hands pushing down, and then you're just gonna lift up. It's easier when your hands are on something. Lift your fingers up at a time. So put your hands down flat on your knees or on a table if you're near a table. Have your fingers spread a little bit, and then just lift one after the other. So much easier. Let me show it on. If I do it like this, it's probably easier. Do it that way. And then you're just lifting one finger at a time. No, it's still harder here. It's much easier when it's on your knees or on a table. I think you got the idea though. So just keep lifting one finger at a time. Lower it nice and slowly. Don't thump it down. Move through all the fingers on your hands. Doing both hands at the same time. Just moving all. And which ones want to come up? Don't want to move when the other ones are down. It's always interesting to note. And just keep going back and forth for a little bit. Can you feel everything moving in your hands when you do that? It's quite a beautiful, simple thing to do, especially when you're sitting at a typewriter, or a typewriter. Who sits at a typewriter these days? At a computer, and just pull your hands away from the keyboard and just do this for a minute maybe, and just to release tension in your fingers, and it goes right up the wrists as well. All right, I'm just going back down my hands. And then coming back up. And back to my thumb. Fabulous. Now, starting with your little finger, slowly curl all the fingers into your palm. So slowly with the little finger starts, and then into your palm. And my arthritic fingers don't work as well as yours, so you want to curl them right into your palm. And it's like a wave going through your fingers. And then unfurl them. Oh, you should actually unfurl them one at a time. Would be better. Thumb, yes. That's how I normally do it. And then back in. And then thumb over, thumb out, and then back up. That's better. Thought there's something felt wrong. And then out, and back up, and down, and back up. Is it? I love Dracula. I don't remember him doing this. All right, last time. Fabulous. Now you want to spread your fingers as wide as you can and hold for 5 seconds. and then just bring them into a soft little fist. And then out the Frankenstein. And then in. And then out again. And then back in. And then out. Let's do this one more time after this one. And then back in. And then out. How are your hands feeling? Are they like, what are you doing to me? And then back in. That improves the finger independence, because often our fingers all like to move together at once, and it just helps to, maintain dexterity as well, and it strengthens all those tiny little muscles that we have in our hands, and definitely great for joint mobility, which is very important for me. So if you are a person that does type lots, that gardens lots even too, when your hands are constantly pulling, if you're writing lots, doing crafts lots, then just stop and open your hands out for a little minute, just to release and get that finger dexterity into them. So we're going to use our wrists now. So extend your arms forward. I'll just move a bit so I don't knock my microphone over. It's like, what is that called? And then just circle your fingers. Well, circle your wrists actually. And then we'll go back the other way. Excellent. Perfect. Now, this one is really nice. I love this one. So press your hands together at your heart space and then push them down as far as you can go into your stomach area. And keeping your hands together and as far as you can go until you feel all this working up here. And then come back up. And then just push down, and do that just slowly 10 times, as far as you can go, and then up. My left hand is much tighter than my right. My right hand could continue to go down further, but my left won't. And so go as far as the tightest one goes. You don't want to push that one. You just want to release it. I have no idea how many we've done. Let's go with that was 6. And then 7. 8. I can feel that all the way up my left arm as well. It's going all the way up underneath, right up to almost my armpit when I'm doing this one on my left side, and only along the forearm on my right side, which shows you how tight that one is. I guess because it's had a replaced shoulder in it. That's possibly why. I need to do this more often. Wonderful. Now, rub your hands together till they're nice and warm. Lovely, nice and warm. Just slowly then release and then just move them apart. And just notice that warmth, that tingling. Maybe there's a magnetic sensation. See how far you can go and still feel that. Wonderful. Now bring your fingers together and then slowly bring your palms down and then open up into a lovely lotus. Bring them together, lift it out and then down, and just keep your fingertip, your little finger and your thumbs together, and then back up and open up and back and down and up and out and down to a beautiful wee lotus flower. Spectacular. That again improves that wrist flexibility by going down, and it encourages that circulation through from your hands up through your forearms, and as I said, mine on this side just kept going up, which is good. You just don't push it too much, and it when we rub our hands together, that just shows us our energy in our body and how that energy flows out through our palms. Wonderful. Now let's finish off this time. Yes, absolutely. I love that, Howard. What a beautiful way to put that. That's fabulous. All right, we are going to do a beautiful hand to face energy healing sequence this time. So you're going to rub the palms of your hands together for just like this for about 20 to 30 seconds. This just helps us to begin this beautiful healing sequence. And now put those palms over your heart space. Just close your eyes and take 3 slow, deep breaths. Beautiful. That just welcomes peace into your hearts. Now keep one hand on your heart space and place the other one gently on your throat, so long as this is not triggering for you. Some people do not like this, so just keep both hands on your heart if this is not good for you. But just one hand at the throat gently, and then just breathe slowly. This is for your throat chakra. This is about your voice. Nice 3 breaths. And you can feel your beautiful inner pulse when you're doing this one. It's just beautiful. Now we're going to cup our cheeks just softly with our palms. Just feel that warmth entering your face. And this is a little position where you can receive kindness and offer kindness out. This is where it comes from. Three good breaths. then we're going to move up to our eyes. No pressure, just covering your eyes, and 3 deep breaths. Fabulous. Now place your fingertips between your eyebrows. Just trust your inner wisdom and just breathe 3 beautiful deep breaths. Now just move and hover your hands above your crown of your head. Just imagine a beautiful golden light flowing down through your whole body. Just relax, 3 deep breaths. Fabulous. And just bring them back down to your heart space. It just creates a beautiful sense of peace and well-being. Notice the warmth you've created. Maybe notice the softness that's been invited into your body. Notice that energy that's been awakened. And your face tells the story of your journey. Your hands tell you the story of all the things you have given and received. Today we've honored both of those. So take one final deep breath in. And slowly let it go. May your hands continue to create beauty. May your face shine with peace. And may your heart carry this beautiful energy into the rest of your week. Bless you, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for joining me here to do this. I hope you feel a little bit more relaxed. Maybe your face and your hands feel a little bit more loved. Thank you, Dina. Thank you. Oh, beautiful, Michelle. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, well, if you don't, if you want to sign up for my newsletter like Karma has, do, and I give you 3 different ones you can do each week in that. So you can do that. So yeah, go to my link tree and that will take you to where you can sign up. There's a sign up thing there for my newsletter. So and that gives you something to continue on with during the week. Beautiful. Thank you, Michelle. Beautiful. Wonderful, my darlings. I've had a new track released last week, and I've got 2 more waiting to be released. So there is the meditation that we did after our crystals and essential oils live the other day, and that one is up there now. Oh, beautiful, Dealey. I love to hear that. That's so good. Oh, Howard, that is so delightful. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, I know. I knew what you mean. Wonderful, Howard. Absolutely. Message me and let me know what those were, because I'd be delighted to hear that. I really would. Really would. And yeah, when you're doing it, have a little piece of rose quartz beside you as well. That just adds that beautiful love connection while you're doing it. Oh, my pleasure, Howard. My pleasure. It brings me joy when I so much joy when I hear things like that, and that's why I'm here to try and help you in small little ways, all the small little ways that I can. So bless you all. Fabulous. I will see you again in a couple of days, hopefully, for our beautiful tea leaves, cup of tea together, and a beautiful message from the leaves. We have been getting some fabulous symbols seen in the leaves, which culminates in an amazing message, which is just delightful. And by popular demand, I have moved my essential oil and crystal to an hour earlier. So if you had already signed up for this week's one, you might need to do that again, because I've deleted all the 3 p.m. ones, well, my 3 p.m. and I've put it an hour earlier, because people have been falling asleep in the meditation, which is a good thing, but they want to hear a bit more of it. so it's an hour earlier, and I hope that works for you all. But until then, I will see you on the tea leaves. Oh, yes. I asked Howard, Dina, if I couldn't see the bubbles on my phone. On my phone, I can't see the bubbles along the bottom, so I couldn't see if Howard was there. And I messaged him later and said, I didn't see your bubble, were you there? And he said, no, he got it mixed up, thought it was the next day. So there'll be another one. Dina will do another one. Love it. All right, my darlings, thank you so much for joining me today. I have absolutely adored your company. It has been amazing. And we will see you next time. But yes, if you want to sign up for my newsletter, do so. Thank you, Michelle. My groups, I have All Things Tea and Petal Whisperwing group as well on my page, and in those I put about 3 times a week, I put in some little tea whispers and crystal whispers, and it gives you an oil blend and a tea blend to make in there. And I have my group on the Book of Faces as well that you can join, and that's under the Petal Whisperwing name as well. So all sorts of beautiful ways that you can connect with me and I can connect with you. I love it. Pleasure, Sherry. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you everyone for joining, and love to you all, and we'll see you again in a couple of days. Bye.